Good morning and welcome to Storytime with Miss Morgan here at the Tennessee State Museum. I'm so glad to see you guys this week. You know what? It's August. Can you believe that? It feels just like yesterday we were having Storytime in March. What a crazy summer we've had. It's been so much fun to hang out with you guys. But here's the really cool thing about August. Do you remember way back when we read that book about Feb Burn? Well, guess what, you guys? On August 18th, it's the official 100th anniversary of the passing of the 19th Amendment. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to read some stories about some really cool women. But before we get started, let's look at our visual schedule to see what we're doing today. We're going to sing our welcome song. We're going to have our story time. We're going to do our activity. And lastly, we're going to go find our artifact here at the State Museum. So before we get started, let's sing our welcome song. You ready? Let's practice and warm up those talking hands. So remember, our signs are happy and good morning. So let's practice one more time. So happy, take your hands like you're fanning yourself. Say happy. And good morning, take the fingers to your chin and say good morning. Great job. You guys are doing such a wonderful job. Good job. All right, so remember, we're going to sing it twice. So you ready? Good morning to you, and how do you do? I'm happy to see you. Good morning to you. Oh, great job. Ready again? Say, good morning to you, and how do you do? I'm happy to see you. Good morning to you. Oh, great job. Good. Are you guys ready? It's now time for story time. Let's go. Great job, you guys. That was such a good job. And you guys are doing so well on your talking hands. Good job. So let's go ahead and take off our welcome song. All right, that leaves story time next. So today's story is called A is for Awesome. 23 iconic women who changed the world. You know what? I wonder if we'll see any Tennessee women in here. Let's find out. Hi, I'm Juno. There's a whole world of inspiring she-heroes out there. Here are some of my favorites. Ready for some adventure? Let's go. A is for the awesome aviator Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. Whoa. Oh yeah. B is for Beyonce, singer, songwriter, actress, producer, and all-around Queen Bee. C is for the forever chic Coco Chanel, designer and OG girl boss. You guys, I love Coco Chanel because she always wore pearls, and I put mine on today. D is for Dorothea Hodgkin, a crystallographer who won the Nobel Prize for succeeding in the impossible. Whoa, that looks really cool. E is for the defiant suffragette Amelia Pankhurst, who helped the women win the right to vote. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that word? Suffragette? Now that is what we call the women fighting for the right to vote in England. Here in the United States, we were suffragists. So we might learn a few things about some suffragists in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. F is for the flamboyant and fierce FloJo, the fastest woman of all time. I bet some of my friends out there can run really fast. G is for the groundbreaking artist Georgia O'Keeffe, mother of the modernist art movement. Ooh, she has some really cool paintings, and I think they're really pretty because they have so many pretty colors. One of my favorites. H is for Harriet Tubman, the brave abolitionist who helped hundreds of slaves to freedom. Wow, you guys, she was so brave. One cool lady right there. I is fashion legend Iris Apfel, who proves that your own style is the best style of all. Man, check out that outfit. I love it. J is for chef and author Julia Child, whose zest for French cooking inspired millions. Oh, you guys, I have a coworker. She loves to cook. I like to call her the next Julia Child. K is for Katharine Graham, the formidable first female publisher of the Washington Post. That's pretty cool. L is for Lucille Ball, comedic genius and the first woman ever to run a major television studio. Oh, Lucille Ball is one of my favorite actresses. She's so funny. M is from Malala, whose rallying cry for equality and education was heard around the world. Now, my friends, you guys want to talk about an amazing young woman? Malala right here, she helped change the world before she was even 20. That's amazing. N is for the temptress and talented Nina Simone, singer, songwriter, and activist. O is for Oprah, self-made television icon, philanthropist, role model, and the list goes on. And you know what we can also add to that list? She lived right here in Tennessee. P is for Pat McGrath, makeup maestro and businesswoman. Q is for Queen Elizabeth I, whose quick wit, strategy, and tenacity brought a golden age to England. R is for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice and the Queen of Dissent, and one of my favorite people. S is for Sacagawea, intrepid interpreter and guide for the Lewis Clark's historic expedition. She was fearless. Woohoo! T is for rock and roll superstar Tina Turner, who holds the record for the most concert tickets sold by a single performer. And you know what else, you guys? She's also from Tennessee. U is for Ursula K. Le Guin, prolific and prize-winning science fiction author. Hey, look, a dragon, just like our story from last week, or the week before last, I guess. Man, time is going fast, let me tell you. V is for Venus, Roman goddess of love, beauty, and victory. W is for Wu Zetian, the one and only female emperor in Chinese history. You guys, she was so cool. She was one of the most famous rulers of a country. How cool is that? And X, Y, and Z are for extraordinary you and the zillions of brilliant, brave adventures you will have. The end. Oh, do you know why I love this book? Because it gives us some really cool women who have changed the world. But that last page is my favorite because let me tell you something. You know, sometimes people might say, well, you're little, you can't do anything. And that is not true. You don't have to be an adult to change the world. Anyone can do that at any age. So anytime someone tells you you can't do something, you look them in the eye and you say, you know what? Yes, I can. Because as long as you put your mind and your heart to it, you will succeed. And I want you guys to always remember that. Miss Morgan thinks you can succeed and you will be one of those A for awesome boys and girls who will change the world. So keep that in mind. And our art project today is something I think is kind of fun. But before we get to art, let's look at our visual schedule. Well, we've done story time, so let's take that off. So next, we're going to talk about our art. So in our book, we had the artist Georgia O'Keeffe, and she was a really awesome artist, and she did lots of self-portraits. Now, she's a very good artist, but did you know you can be an artist? Anyone can? Even me. This is my self-portrait. Now, I wasn't really feeling it. I just don't think it's my greatest work. And I was telling my friend about it, and she said, Morgan, that's silly. Anyone and everyone can be an artist. You just have to try. And you know what? After she said that, that's not too bad. You just gotta have to look at it with the eyes of someone else. So even if you think it looks terrible, I bet you someone else is really gonna like it. So don't give up just because you think it looks silly. Just try a little bit harder last time, because if you look, this was my first attempt. Not very good, but I tried again and it looks much better. So just keep that in mind. So it's now time to go find our artifact. Are you guys ready? All right. So we're gonna go upstairs in the galleries of the Tennessee State Museum. I'll see you up there. Bye, guys. Wow, you guys, I'm upstairs in our galleries here at the Tennessee State Museum, and I'm in Tennessee Transforms, and there are some really neat artifacts up here. And, you know, we were talking about 23 iconic women in our book, and we had Oprah, but then we had another lady from Tennessee. What was her name? That's right, Tina Turner from Tennessee. And guess what? That's her outfit right there. She wore that to a concert once. How cool is that? I think it's really neat. And that really got me to thinking, you know what might be fun today? I think I'm gonna create a playlist on my computer, and I'm gonna include Tina, and here in our gallery we have some icons. We got Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Miss Dolly Parton is behind my shoulder over here. So I think I'm gonna start a playlist with just my favorite female artists to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the suffrage movement. And you know what? It might be really fun. You know, today we do lots of digital things. You know, some of us are taking classes at school digitally and things like that. So you know what might be really, really fun? Make your playlist and then call up your friend. Maybe someone you haven't seen in a while, or maybe someone who lives far away, and you guys can FaceTime or Zoom and have your own digital dance party. How fun would that be? Maybe I'll call my friend who lives in Portland, Oregon. That's really far away, and I haven't seen her in a really long time. I bet that would be so much fun. I'm gonna do it today. You know what? Definitely gonna include Miss Tina and some Dolly. I'm gonna throw in some other classics, Adele, Taylor Swift. You know, it's gonna be a great playlist. And I hope you guys do it too and have fun. And you know what? Even if you can't do a digital thing, grab your family, have a dance party in your living room, go outside, invite the neighbors at a socially distanced pace though, and have a dance party. Have fun, get out there and dance. Show those moves. You know, I'm not a very good dancer, but you know what? That's okay. You don't have to be a great dancer, because you just gotta feel that music. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and you know what? I'll see you next time at Storytime with Miss Morgan here at the Tennessee State Museum. Bye, everybody.